Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac, Repentance. Where today, we are going to take Eden to Mega Satan, because haven't done that yet. Weirdly enough. It's kind of weird that we haven't done yet really, but yeah, fair enough. Tier rate's pretty terrible, damage pretty low. We got that red beam thing, which I think charms things sometimes when you use it. We got a pill, which could be a health down, so I'm just not going to risk that just yet. My luck is pretty nice, and other than that... yeah, that beam works pretty well, actually. Don't mind it. I'm going to leave that pill there for now, because I think that's just going to be more trouble than it's worth. But yeah, this might work pretty well. The little pheromones effect causing the enemies to attack each other might end up being pretty damn strong. I'm hoping it will carry us through this run as much as possible, while our health and damage are still worrying. The chariot card will more or less guarantee that we're probably going to be okay whatever happens, but I'm still a little concerned. We also have 5 bombs. We have sad bombs. We get a latch key just from a chest. Kind of probably shouldn't have picked that up if I wanted to go into that curse room, but that's okay. Probably. We're not in a concerning situation. I mean, what could possibly be in a curse room that's worth taking in any run, except for all of those things, I suppose, like Dead Cat, Marked Tears, Pentagram, you know, just all sorts of stuff. But if you ignore all of those, then realistically, there's no reason to go into any of them. And that's why I've made good decisions. That is a lot of money from that right there. We have 6 bombs, so I could actually go for that bombable chests at least, which is a little tempting at least. So I might do that. That's 7 bombs now. I should probably at least look for my secret room as well while I'm still having a pretty decent bomb economy. And there you go. That is all we needed. That is shot speed down. I'm suddenly no longer scared of pills, I guess. That's greed. Can you just... No! Well, the tier actually ended up doing a lot of damage from that, so fair enough, I suppose. And he's not spawning anyone, and he gave me a Steam sale, so you know what? I'm not actually that bothered about this run so far. It's going okay. It's going okay. Believe? 48-hour energy. I'm actually tempted to eat all those pills, I think. I kind of wouldn't mind trying to go for Gulp again. It's just actively... I need to remember that exists. That is already becoming an issue. God. Well, we have a chariot, so even if this is a bad trip... Oh, that works too, I suppose. That's Horf again. I should have saved that Horf, I guess, to try and find my super secret room, because it appears to be in kind of an awkward position somewhere on this map. Is it? It might actually just be below this shop, thinking about it. If I really... No, it cannot be there. Well, that does limit the amount of places quite significantly, I suppose. It could be here. And if it's not there, then it's realistically only... it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That could be interesting. I'll come back to you. I might actually just use the chariot card on that a whole bunch. And just get some uses out of that. That could be pretty good. Kinda tempted to use a sad bomb here, if only... Never mind. Never mind. That was pretty effective. This is a really, really strong active item currently. I don't really want to lose it, because it's being so good on this first floor, but simultaneously, if I can get Gulp, that would be lovely. So, I might just try that. Let's just walk into this a little bit. Chariot into there for a while, and then inevitably die. There we go, we got a soul heart. So, gonna do it at least one more time. Just trying to get as many soul hearts as possible, I suppose. Want to get that defense up and running, which seems fairly viable with the amount of red hearts on this floor. Still very tempted by that explodable chest, though. Because there might be good stuff in there. There could be items in there. Tier 8. All sorts of good things. We just got a shield from the item that we got from our item room. Another soul heart. Very nice. Very good. It's taken a while. The basement has been lasting for almost 5 minutes in its basement 1, but we're going to be very protected at the end of this. Let's see what you have. It was worth. It was very worth. I am going to make a purchase. And just create oodles of pills everywhere. Power pill. Not bad. One makes you larger. Are you a wizard? Great pill pool. You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just go all out on the first floor and hope that's all we need. And we got a bomb back again. It's actually going pretty well in terms of good hauls. Right. So what we can do is go and get this red heart. Once again, play the thing over there. Hopefully get an angel room item. I think there's a 1% chance for that happening, so I'm feeling pretty lucky. There we go. That's not an angel room item. That's a bunch of stuff, though. Don't hate that. Alright, so we can get our red hearts back using this power pill. I think I'm going to stick with... Even though I just said I wouldn't mind trying to go for gulp, I kind of want to just see how this plays out. It's been a lot more effective than I expected. So yeah, don't hate it. Don't hate that idea. What are we doing again? Mega Satan, right. So I don't... Yeah, okay. That could still work. I could easily heal up more or less everything here with this power pill, probably, because if you kill enemies with it, then you do have a tendency to get some of your red hearts back, so that is wonderful. Works the same as the game kit, after all, and it's also nice when it happens with that item at the end of the day. Everyone, please come together so you can become friends. I genuinely think this is actually not a bad item. I'm starting to maybe it's only early game, but it's working really well. Like, my damage is just not affected by the fact that the rest of my build's pretty terrible, so I can appreciate that for sure. Very nice. 5 coins. Very tempted to go to the shop again. I should at least touch the sprinkler, I suppose, and put one down just for fun, because... Look at that. That is power right there. But maybe not with this build. Not sure how good this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. They don't attack that much, unfortunately, but, well, it cleared out some of them. I do need to be fairly close to everyone for this to happen, I suppose, but that's really the only downside. Oh, look at that. Suddenly, this room... Well, they can't hit each other very well, but they're trying. They're doing their best, and I can appreciate that. They put in the effort. And they gave me a super secret room with a bunch of garbage, but garbage that takes care of itself. Still not bad. A lot of money, 50% off, a lot of keys. A room that requires a large amount of keys to enter at some point that I need to bother with, I guess, but could go there. It's all just really nice. This is just gonna be the build. This could have been a challenge. Just blindfolded and just this item that recharges over and over or something like that, and before you know it, you're done. Got yourself a thing. That's not great. Could go for a secret room item with that present, I guess. Could put it in the curse room as well, which is usually not too terrible. I'm gonna see what's inside that room that requires 100 keys to open. Also known as 2, but at this stage in the game, it's quite a lot of keys. Is there any active item that... I guess I could put down a lot of sprinklers in that room, and then there would be a lot of sprinklers in that room. That would be the positive effect. I could enter my devil deal, but I think that's only a detrimental decision on my part, so I don't love that idea. And I think that there might be a secret room right over here. Hey, look at that. And it's even more money. God, my tier rate's bad now. That's what you get when you eat all the pills. Occasionally you get the bad ones. At least my movement speed's really high. I got that going for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in the secret room. I'm gonna put it in the curse room. I decided to put it in the curse room. Curse rooms have all the best items after all. Got cursed eye. So yeah, it's all the best ones when you think about it. Just don't think too much. Let's just put that there. I like how that appeared with a fart, just to be like, yeah, this is what you get. This is what you get for your troubles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's way too expensive at this stage. What we're gonna do though, we're gonna poop all over this place. And these poops are gonna give me 5 soul hearts each. And it's gonna be amazing. Now, I'm a little bit more tempted by that demon beggar, but only because you can technically get an item payout in 6 hearts, but it's not looking great. It's not looking great, is it? I also should have just actually given some hearts if that was gonna be the plan in the end of the day. But whoever decided to poop and fart in my present, I guess I now understand where that loading screen event comes from, but I am still a little bit disappointed to actually have it happen in the game. Regardless. With that though, back to the kidney bean. It is working out wonderfully. Monstro, you can't attack yourself, can you? This is not gonna work out very well. I could just use sad bombs though. I think that would probably more or less dispose of Monstro, even with my build being what it is. Just need to wait for a big jump and then I can do it. I got 4 bombs. It's not even like the worst idea I've ever had. Yeah, that got rid of so much health. Sad bombs are really good, but you do actually need to use them, and that is where my weakness comes in. But if I could get like Dr. Fetus or something like that, that'd be wonderful. It's a very specific item to ask for, I suppose, but still it would be kind of fun. Look at that damage. Alright, old bandage, not terrible. Gonna create a lot of red hearts that way. So in terms of defense, we're good, but I really wouldn't have minded a little bit more, I suppose. Does mean that I have to walk all the way back for that red heart as well, which you could argue isn't worth the time spent on it. However, if it takes so short to explain your situation, and by the time you're done explaining, you already have picked up the heart that you were so concerned about might be a waste of time, then at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? Still not sure if I regret not taking the bottle of pills, because there could still be good pills in there. It's just that I'm still just pretty impressed by how this is going. Do you spawn friends? No. You just spawn enemies that attack you immediately. That's not what you want to see. God, that's so many tears to destroy one of those. This is going to be an interesting Mega Satan fight if we don't get anything interesting here. There's a pretty decent chance there's a secret room in there. Yeah, look at that. And then there's the champion remaining, unfortunately. Please. I only have so long to live. Please don't make me spend the rest of my life in this run. Oh my god. Okay. I see. I see how it is. Yeah, we're just gonna have to make the best of this. We've done it before, but not quite this terrible. This is pretty damn rough. You guys shoot that one over there. I'll just miss forever, because quite frankly, I'm just not very good at remembering I have the whiz. Technically, if I could find a second whiz, which is effectively impossible at this stage. If I had the Plopium, then that second one would make me shoot forward from that point on. And that could be good. I am, however, starting to feel that this build is becoming less and less adequate to deal with Mega Satan. And that concerns me a little. It is adequate at dealing with these rooms at least, because I can just hide, but quite frankly, this is going to take forever at this rate. Actually wouldn't even mind Cursed Eye at this rate, just because it at least would allow me to charge up my shots a little bit, not have to worry about their attacks so much. Should I stand over here? Does this work? Can I stand in a way where the mushroom wouldn't be able to... Well, I guess over here. I'm trying to think way too difficult about this in my current situation. Let's go see what is in here. Big battery. Not immediately terrible, actually, the big battery. Go nuts. I'm gonna go deal with the other side of this room. Because someone has to. Oh no. Now, an ordinary person would reset this. However, I am dedicated to seeing how far I can take this kind of nonsense right here. It takes so long to destroy anything. Oh my god, even when I'm hitting the shots, it still takes 100. My damage is 2.5. That's lower than most base damage. It takes 3 shots to destroy one poop. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, you know. Curse of the Blind at its best, I suppose. Probably should have gone for the shop first. Just in case a situation like this would happen, but I had such a good time gambling as Bethany the other day, and it was just going so well, so I figured maybe I'm just permanently lucky. Didn't work out. It didn't work out. What do we got over there? Chaos card. Well, we're keeping that until the end of the run, or until I accidentally press the button. Oh my god, really should have waited. Really should have waited before I got into my shop, but you know what? You live and learn. Who knows? Maybe we could just get another spirit sword or something like that, and that would also solve my problems, but this is gonna be a little concerning for sure. Okay, never mind. That works. That works pretty well. Just have the enemies kill each other. Didn't even do this thing right here, which I should have. Genuinely forgot about it. Somehow, even though it's the main functionality of my build right now. Yeah, because quite frankly, look at that. Would you look at that? I don't know why these two didn't attack each other, but it really would have been nice. I guess I can just lure them into the flames as well, but it's not an ideal strategy, but it'll work. Yeah? How to beat Isaac without actually ever attacking. A guide. Please never follow this. It is not worth it. But we're making progress. I can at least kind of shoot downwards if I move down at the same time, because that is actually fairly vertically down for the most part. But it does require a lot of movement. Go nuts. God, that does work so effective though. Really genuinely surprised how good this item actually is. I feel like I've never really given it a shot. Usually you have something better, but at this stage it is working out wonderfully. It's killing so many enemies by just having them go towards each other and not being a problem for me anymore. That was a black heart, but you know, fair enough. Hoping I can keep the black candle all the way till the end, because it would really help out during the Mega Satan fight for sure. Just killing that first phase with it I think would be really worthwhile, because I feel like that's where I usually end up making a big mess of things. Ah, God, he got uncharmed just before he actually flew into him there. That's really unfortunate. Even the gray flies need 2 shots. Why am I playing this run? Jeez. At least it's amusing to me, so I'm hoping it's at least something to someone else out there. I was kind of hoping to do this relatively quickly though, and this is going to take a minute, but you know, what can you do? I don't exactly have a way to speed this up right now, so we're just gonna take our time. Everyone please bundle together in a nice and orderly fashion. Everyone here, very good. Y'all go have fun now. Oh, they stay charmed even when they're skeletons. Skeletons. That was a good hit. I need to actually pay a little bit more attention during this run though, because I am taking some hits that I really cannot afford. Maybe like a temperance machine wouldn't be too bad. Maybe something like that, because that I can destroy that rainbow poop with these spectral tears. So that could be worth if I can sacrifice my red hearts on something. There is also lard, which I'm actually a little tempted by if there's a sacrifice room on this floor somewhere. Which there doesn't appear to be. So I'm not as tempted. I don't know what I even tried to do there. Jeez. Like I said, need to have a little bit better focus during this run because it's a difficult one and that one requires a little bit more attention and I'm making some odd decisions here and there, as you might have been able to notice. Horf? Ooh, that's that's not bad actually. That could actually kill a boss if it's particularly one that's weak against explosives. It could also open up my super secret room, which I genuinely have no idea where it is. There's so many places it could be, I think, so actually never mind. We're gonna do this. Fistula. Interesting. That might be worth horfing slash once it's in like the last bit to use the thing. This first part obviously is not too horrendous because it's just one, isn't it? Ugh. That exploded quite violently. Horf. Yep, perfect. Alright, back to the drawing board. You know what? I'll take that. Oh god, that was not a good hit. These enemies deal a full heart of damage, but it ended up killing a lot of them there, so you know what? Ah, god, what am I doing? My hands! My hands are not moving in the way that I want. And it is causing trouble. Because there is a lot of things that are hurting me. This is also kind of, I guess, showing off that, like, you can't win a terrible Isaac run if you're good at dodging. And right now, I'm just not having a dodgy day. It's just not a day where dodging is happening. So, unfortunately, this run is a little bit in a risky situation. I might take lard. Is lard on this floor? It is, yeah. Because I really wouldn't mind the red heart containers, and I think the speed down isn't going to be too detrimental. Didn't get an angel room. Yeah, not great. Okay. Do I have anything? I could go for the challenge room, but I feel like that's just gonna be miserable. What's in my shop again? There was a bad pill. I remember there being a bad pill. I should have taken that big battery as well, thinking about it. Okay, there's really nothing else in there either. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for lard. It's a rare one to take for sure, but occasionally you get into these weird situations where, you know what? You gotta get your health from somewhere, and we're sure as heck not getting it from anywhere else. What's over here? It's not a chest I can very easily reach. I'm very concerned about this because I really would have liked to get an angel room here. I still have one bomb available and I can't really use that on the next floor unless I get some more, which isn't great. But also, I'm concerned about my angel room chance. At least there's another black heart here, so that's pretty good. But I need tear rate. I need damage. I need something that makes this build slightly better than what it currently is, and it is in danger. Okay, this is gonna be a bit awkward, but I kind of want to shoot not the poops, which didn't work out exactly the way I wanted it, because specifically the one poop that I didn't want to blow up got destroyed before I wanted that bomb. That's the gist of that story right there. Not liking Pin in this room very much. Not a fan. Don't want to lose my black heart to Pin here. Doesn't seem worth. But I'm having some trouble shooting at Pin. And also, he has 1,000,000 health when your damage is very low. But, you know, it's progress. We are meandering forwards. I could have used my item, but I kind of like the double charge, and I wouldn't mind using it somewhere where it's, like, good. But I'm not sure what I'm thinking of yet to really have much use of that double charge, so I might just end up using it randomly, I suppose. I'm not even looking at the one that's shooting all those Horf tiers right now. It's like a whole different situation that I'll deal with another day. He's not really doing much of anything anyways. Only ever really shoots at you when you're close, so it doesn't really matter too much. This is a room where I'm gonna use my item. This seems like a little bit too much for me right here. There we go. Oh no, the last bit, right. Oh, that got rid of most of it at least. Can I kill these? Is this even an option? Can I shoot quick enough to kill these without using a bomb? I'm not sure actually. I might not be able to. Oh my god. Is my build actually too bad to kill one of these enemies without like using one of the pins to help me out? Like, I'm really trying not to take damage from this pin. Like, I could use the black heart, I guess, but that seems like a complete waste. I missed a shot there. I guess I could use, if I hit with both tiers, maybe? Maybe that would work? Okay, I am still technically capable of killing those enemies. Technically. Oh, this is horrendous. I hope there's not too many of those enemies. Let's just do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. No worries. Zero concerns. Everything's okay. We are in a good situation. This build is working. This build is getting us through the caves too. We are 24 minutes in. Oh god. At least we're not gonna get cursed. We got that going for us. No, though. That's not so good. That's not the kind of room you want to see. There's only one enemy type, and it's the one that I have a very difficult time actually doing anything to. At least, okay. That actually is very effective. I waited too long, I think. Yeah. God, it's barely powerful enough. If I get one more tears down, then I cannot kill those anymore. Oh, that's hilarious. There it is. I'd like to find my item room, please, but simultaneously, it's tempting to just go for it right now. Just because... Oh god, can you imagine killing an angel with this? This is gonna be horrendous. I'm not sure who I want to charm here. Probably that one. Oh my god. What? Okay, you know what? I'm actually okay with that because the worm was just visibly not getting any closer to the one that was spawning the worms, and I think that room would have just lasted a decade. So actually, fine. I'm being very careful not to use my bombs wrongly because I can't really spend them. More keys. Keys are fine at least. I got that. I'm actually genuinely tempted to use my chaos card on the angel. Which sounds so dumb. But I think that might just be the way to go. Just because I don't know how I'm gonna kill an angel like this. This is gonna take years. What are you even shooting at? You're shooting at yourself. You silly sausage. Which is really a good name for that enemy type, I suppose. It's really just a silly sausage. I should try and kill those above those gray rocks specifically, because that way it doesn't spawn the enemies, but you know... I don't know how many times I've hit this enemy already. That many times. It also doesn't always spawn an enemy, I guess, so that's pretty nice. I also guess that the item room and the shop are probably next to each other, because I'm not seeing either of them anywhere. Yep, just an infinite amount of rooms. This isn't too bad, but... because I can just do this at least, but... it does take a couple shots to kill these enemies, as you can see. I think they should probably start getting closer to me, though. They usually do. You go nuts on each other, please. You're not going nuts on each other at all. You're barely going. That's not very nice. Well, we killed 2 of them so far, so that's looking good. If you could just move in this particular pace forever, that would be lovely, because I am playing with a gamepad, so I have the power of moving at a very specific speed. It really does become quite powerful in this very, very specific situation, where I need to move exactly the way they are, or I can't deal damage. Come on. This is so fiddly. I'm trying to rush it, is what's happening here, because I'm not even scared of these statues anymore at this state. I just want to try to get some damage in. And it's working. I'm at least dodging that okay, so that's fine. Tempted by the flames, but I can't really waste anything on that. This is not terrible, actually. This might clear out a lot very quickly. If I do that. Yeah, that worked pretty well. That worked pretty damn well. I can't believe that of all the items that is carrying a build right now, it is Kidney Bean, though. I really underestimated how good this is. This, on the other hand, is my personal nightmare. However, it could give Shoop the Whoop, which is probably worse than what I have, which is ridiculous, but simultaneously, at least I could shoot forward. But it does have a 2-room charge, and that is, I think, a nightmare. Speaking of nightmares, the thing is, it's not worth using a bomb on him, because I only have 3, and I need to have one for the angel statue, and I kind of want to have one for the boss as well. But simultaneously, this is just wrong in ways that I hadn't experienced before. I, for one, don't care for it. It doesn't even really require much focus either. Like, I just need to be shooting the right ones. As long as I just keep doing that, then this isn't too bad. But I thought that about the other boss that moves around like this that we fought previously, and quite frankly, I got hit a lot, so I don't know anymore. All I know is that I'm concerned that fatigue is going to play a genuine role in this run. Because I think the further this run is going to go, the more... Well, for one, the game just gets harder. But also... I don't think this is realistically going to do anything. Also, I think I'm just going to start playing worse the further we get along, just because of how long this is going to take. And that concerns me somewhat. Even if this run doesn't win, it's going up to YouTube. I'm not gonna try again after this. I genuinely do not have the time to do another run after this, unfortunately. So this is gonna have to be it, but I would like to win. It would be nice. We're making progress during this fight, at least. It's only gonna take 4 more minutes before we have killed Envy here. Yay. I wonder if I could do anything with the sacrifice room, if there is one on this floor. Is there one? No. Not yet, at least. There could be one. But maybe I can get around to playing that for a bit. If there's a rainbow poop somewhere on this floor as well, we could definitely do it. Because we have a lot of red heart containers. So it might be worth risking that. We could also fight angels in there if need be. So for that, it might be worthwhile to just get a large amount of red heart containers as well. Alright, last one. Last head. Very good. Which will split into 2 heads. Which will split into 2 heads each. Which will then give me, presumably, 1 troll bomb. Or Shoop the Whoop, I suppose. Which I might actually use for some of the big rooms here. If I get a school bag, that might actually be a kind of a winning combination as well. But... it's a big if. School bag does not appear all the time. It can appear in gold chests as well, though. So if there's gold chests anywhere, that might be worth going for that as well. I'd love soy milk with this build, actually, because my damage wouldn't go down that much, I don't think. But at least I'd be able to shoot a bit more. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's a thing. That's a thing I can use. It's not great, but it'll work, hopefully. It's gonna be a little fiddly. But yeah, that can kill an enemy. Alright. We got something going here. That isn't just the whiz. Thanks to the longest Envy boss fight anyone has ever seen. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be the damage for now, I think. Maybe if we can get big flies, that would actually be really nice. Because this is very much my main source of damage right now. Death card, that'll clear a room. It's a damage up, but not in the way that I like. The axe though. Oh no. This is worrying. So the notched axe is tempting. Oh my god, can you please? Well, that's kind of nice, I guess, but... this is what I mean. This is gonna kill me with fatigue, because I was starting to get uncomfortable just sitting there, and that was... It's a big part of this run is sitting around. But, because a notch axe, I don't think that it's gonna be worthwhile to replace the kidney bean with it. And also, it doesn't work forever. You can't recharge it on a floor, but you can use it as a source of damage. And you can also just swing it forward, which I guess is a pretty important thing here. I shouldn't play with the fly here. Let's just play this a little safely. Dice room could be good. Chariot card. Okay. Okay then. Oh, that's a tricky one, isn't it? I'm gonna go in here. That's not worth... It was not worth indeed. I was hoping to at least be able to get out with the chariot card then, but... Oh god, this is a... It'll get rid of the whiz. Actually, it might get rid of the whiz. It might not. Or do I go and get rid of the kidney bean? Realistically, I don't think I had a choice. My build is so much better. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so much better. Justice. I mean, we lost the black candle, but we gained every other item. Okay, I don't love the intruder, but we can make this work so much better than what we had. I have zero regrets. Oh my god, that's so much better. Tempted to use this once. Or 4 times. I could just use it 4 times and just get rid of all my red hearts. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, and we got the thing that drops things when we take damage as well. Alright, so I'm gonna wait with using the Satanic Bible until we've done the boss, because one, I guess, thing that I lightly forgot kind of about was that if I use the Satanic Bible, then the item that you get from your boss is going to cost health to get. I think it's usually a Devil Deal item as well, which is pretty good, obviously. I should also mention that I think I re-rolled my Chaos card by doing this, but I think for the sake of not wanting to be sad the entire time, it's probably going to be worthwhile. But yeah, it's gonna cost red health or soul hearts if I use it now, and I can't really afford that just yet. Later on I will be able. Okay, never mind. That is definitely gonna make it possible for me to afford stuff, so that's good. Breath of life. Oh my god, can you imagine finally getting the Angel Room and getting Breath of Life of all things? Oh god, yeah, the Dice Room was necessary for this run to go anywhere really, because, jeez, it was so rough. And now, we have all the health in the world. I can get 1 more health with that battery as well. I might deliberately try to get Devil Deal items using this. I guess in terms of sacrifice rooms, I probably shouldn't have created a full meat boy, but I've made my choices. I've done what I had to do. And I don't immediately regret it, so that's good enough for me. Alright, I'll buy the card as well. Sun card, not bad. I'm hoping not to get super unlucky with angel statues now, because that would just make me sad, really. But we have at least something that can kill a creature and doesn't take a million years. Yeah. Don't know where that chaos card was, but even if we were holding it, that would have disappeared, so don't mind it. I would argue, for the sake of actually being able to kill anything, it was probably worth a while. Ay, that was so bad. God, the whiz. The kidney bean being my main source of attack. It was very effective in a lot of situations that I genuinely didn't expect. I'm actually so much more excited about kidney bean now, knowing what you can actually do with it, because I was not aware of how powerful that could actually be. But quite frankly, it should not be the basis of your build. It is not reasonable. Meat Boy being the base of the build, I can accept that at least, because at least Meat Boy deals some damage. At least Meat Boy could just run towards something and attack it and not have to worry about, can I shoot forward. I have Aquarius as well. Actually, like, this build almost unlocks Planetarium, interestingly enough. I should probably use more bombs as well, because I have infinite. I might as well. But look at Meat Boy go. Actually, I'm not even bothered anymore. Unless we cannot get a second piece of the thing, but I'm just gonna hope that we do. But look at that! Look at Meat Boy go. I can just carefully scratch my head while waiting, and before you know it, the fight's over and we win. Everything's wonderful. So because I used the Satanic Bible there, we're gonna get a Devil Deal item. I don't think it removes Angel Room chance if I pick it up. I hope that's the case. Because if it is, then I need to find a sacrifice room and get started on shenanigans. Which is not the worst, but it's not ideal, I suppose. But let's see. That's probably not worth. I no longer have any shielding either. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have used all my red hearts. But, you know, it's fine. We'll find some new red hearts along the way, probably, assuming that I don't just use the Satanic Bible forever. So it'll probably work out, but preferably I don't want to rely on sacrifice rooms to get angel statues anyway, so just gonna use that as an excuse. Not sure where my super secret room is, but I think it's probably somewhere closer to the boss room, judging from stuff and things, maps and such. Hoping that's the case, because I'm not, well, doing this, really. Which I should. Should probably look for crawl spaces as well, but we'll find what we find when we find it. And we're gonna be okay. Didn't mean to take that damage, but with the Satanic Bible, it doesn't really matter too much, does it? Come on. Very nice. Yeah, having observed this build for a little bit, I think I'm happier now. Undefined. Huh. Could be interesting. I recently read that it can take you to Nightmare Room, so maybe it's just not in like the chest or something, but I'm curious which one of the two is true. Because I feel like that's a pretty important distinction between the two. Should probably blow these up. Yeah. Let's go in here as well. Not great curse room so far, but fair enough. We can heal back up later. Should I take the devil card to anywhere? Probably not. I don't think I can be bothered. Super secret room. Nope. But perhaps the super secret room is over here. The nice thing about infinite bombs is that all your worries go away. And there's so many room layouts which look like they could house a super secret room, and they're just not doing it. Which I personally do not appreciate. Temperance. Is that 2 temperances? No, one's Hierophant. and one is the sun, because that's the one I dropped. That does add up. I'll drop Hierophant here, actually. Maybe come back for it if there's a particularly good item in the thing. Nothing there. I should blow up the demon beggars. What am I doing? That's Angel Room chance right there. And lower Devil Deal chance, which is also preferable in my current situation. So I definitely should be trying. There we go. Panic Bouton. Don't need it. Oh, I can carry 2 cards and they're both the sun card. Right, I kind of forgot. Whoops, but that's okay. I guess that gives me some decent mapping at least as well, so that's quite lovely. If you could just please open up an Angel Room though, that would be just the best. Just give me... Hey, look at that. And Gimpy's there, that's actually not bad either. But that's effectively all my worries gone away, so yeah, I'm pretty okay with this. I might take Gimpy actually, because there's no real reason not to. I can pretty much heal up back to full again. There you go. That's the key situation taken care of. What a wonderful run we're suddenly having. And on the next floor, we'll see if I still have Angel Room chance after doing all that nonsense. So it's going to be a great learning experience for everyone involved. And it only took 43 minutes to get out of Depths 1, but I feel like we are going a little bit quicker than at an earlier stage in this run, so I can kind of appreciate it at least. It does feel nice. It does feel nice when not everything is terrible. Okay, that's not terrible either. I suppose our bombs don't really do that much anymore, but that's fine. I don't really need the keys. I think I'll just make a run for the exit here. I'm not really too interested in most of this, I suppose. I'll check the curse room just because I have a way to heal up again anyway, so I might as well make use of anything that is going to deal damage to me. Also, I don't think that using the Satanic Bible on this floor would remove stuff like the Polaroid and the negative, but now I'm concerned. Fairly sure it wouldn't work that way, but I have a mild concern now and I can't get it out of my head, so we're just not gonna risk it. I could just look it up, but not really feeling that today. Also, I guess I wouldn't mind looking for a full card. That's Deep Pockets, which isn't really anything, but that... I mean, I could just carry it, right? Where is that full card, though? There should be a skull. There it is. That'll help us out. And even if I do accidentally end up running into the thing again, which I may have done in the past, then it's not still okay. Because we do still need to do the Beast as his character, and this build would be able to do it, so... yeah, that'll work. Alright. Probably... did I destroy Shopkeeper? I'm actually not 100% sure, but it doesn't really matter. At this stage, we have the perfect build. We don't need anything else. Aquaria is actually not terrible against this particular champion version of the Mom's Foot fight either, just because it stomps on the little goop over there a lot. So that's nice. Where are we going? I do have a lot of defense, or a lot of not red hearts right now, so not a terrible idea. Let's take the Polaroid, let's heal up a bunch. Like I said, I'm not too interested in going through the entire floor, but I could pick up a thing or two here. Guess I might as well. There's no harm in taking Deep Pockets, it's just probably not gonna do that much. Chariot. Do I want that more than a Dice Shard of the Sun? Really, the answer to that is unequivocally no, but, you know, there might be a situation where it could be worthwhile. It's just not this one. I do still have a shield somewhere in there, in those pockets. Gonna just quickly check for a super secret room here, though, because I feel like the odds of this are pretty high. Yes. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Strength, full, Ace of Clubs, Magician Justice. Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Alright. Let's just take this. Didn't mean to play that. Let's just put you two over here. I'll come back for you. That exploded, but not in the way I wanted to. I was really excited to get a dollar bill there, and I didn't. Trinket? I don't have a trinket, so I guess I might as well. Bloop.
Ace of Clubs.
And that's why we did all of that. For a couple of bombs. That's about it, really. Let's go. Tempted to use the dice shard for the chest. Tempted to use it in an angel room or something if it's just terrible. Not sure yet what I want to do in that regard. I'm just actually going to use the Satanic Bible to try and get as many Devil Deal items as well. I think if you re-roll one of those Devil Deal items as well, it just becomes a regular boss room item, so that does make it a lot less worth it to use it on that, but there's some good Devil Deal items out there, and I would like to get some of them. I don't think I'm too interested in Brimstone right now, just because I just don't really feel like it. I'll take most other things, I suppose. Wouldn't mind the mark or something. Hey, anything good. I just like a good item, please. That'd be lovely. Thank you very much. Also not sure when I want to use a sun card. It's either going to be on the next floor or... Nope. Either the next floor or the cathedral. It kind of depends on if I have a map or not on the next floor, but just regular womb is not too scary most days, so I'm just not too interested in using it right now. Oh, check this out. Oh, Gimpy dropped a soul heart. Very nice. And that is how you don't worry about life so much. Also, the Polaroid is going to help with not worrying about life so much, because we have a Polaroid and a Meat Boy and Aquarius and all sorts of things that deal damage while I'm just floundering around. So, realistically, we're in a pretty damn good place if I can avoid the damage. I'm surprised I avoided the damage there, but it worked out. That's greed. That's not who you want to see. I wanted to see a shopkeeper for my angel room or devil deal to open. And instead we just get garbage. I mean, the build's still not great. I mean, it's very defensive. It does have some offensive capabilities, but it does take a while to actually kill things. But can you imagine doing this nonsense with the whiz and all the just nothingness that we had? Because God, it would have been a disaster. It would have taken years before any room would have gotten cleared with enemies like these. So I guess in that regard, I'm fairly happy about how this is happening, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just ungrateful. Maybe that's what's happening. I should probably be a little bit more grateful about my situation, because quite frankly, that dice room saved my life. Even without the whiz, that build was not dealing damage. It was a rough time. Last assist. Meat Boy's actually not bad against this one, I think, because all the forms just don't have that much health. So Meat Boy is very capable of just running through these things and getting rid of all the danger. Whoops. Money equals power and a devil deal. I'm definitely not going to reroll that. I'm just going to take that immediately, actually. I don't even want to consider not taking that. And that's a knife. I don't have quad shot, even though it looks like it. Knife would work. But it is also super not that interesting. At most, we'll get one more angel room or devil deal. Bloop. That's more fun. That is a lot more fun. I'm taking that. That is a good time. Incubus is a good time, and I like good times. Knife probably was stronger, but I just don't really feel like playing the knife right now, you know? Like, a knife run will make it to the end, but I want a little bit more excitement right now, and Incubus is more my speed. It's just more my speed right now, because it's just my tears again. It's like playing Lilith, but also having a character that can shoot. And that is the best of every world. And right now I'm just gonna use this Satanic Bible to get all my health back again that I just spent on devil deals. And that's gonna work wonderfully. That would have helped when trying to go for specific things. Should have explored more of this floor, I suppose, but at the time there wasn't really a reason. Outside of just getting more devil deal and angel room chance, I suppose. But right now there's also the deep pockets. Yeah. Yeah. Actually don't hate that because we don't have red health anyway, so I think I could just do this, right? Yeah. So now red health is actually kind of good again. And I can appreciate that. I could do this. I'm gonna do this, actually. There's a reasonable chance it's just gonna be several extra charges for my Satanic Bible, and I don't mind that. Not sure if I should avoid using it on the next floor or not. Haven't really made a decision there. I don't think it matters. I think my build at this point is actually good enough that I can probably just get away with using a bunch of... I guess I'm not even gonna get a... what's it called? I'm not gonna get a boss room item on the next floor, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah. I should not be concerned about anything. The only thing I need to be concerned about is blowing up this thing right there. Alright. Emperor card. It's obviously amazing. Ace of Diamonds. Not bad for what we currently have. Alright, so Sun card for the next floor, I guess. And then Emperor card for the place with the cathedral. There you go. We got there in the end. I could look for all the red hearts on this floor to get some more spiders and things, but I'm not that interested. But it does finally make this trinket kind of good, because in so many situations I just want to have red health, but for once I actually don't mind it. That's not bad. 1 coin for a soul heart, that seems pretty worthwhile. And let's just clear out this entire floor as well. Hopefully just fully recharging our health, or at least as much as possible. Or just simply forget that that enemy shoots in 4 directions and take damage that way. It is an original way of taking damage, and I will take that. It is not an original way to take damage. It has been done by many people in the past, I would probably argue. But still. It's something that I hadn't considered at the time, and therefore I will call it original. Every time that a room wouldn't drop a treasure, Deep Pockets is dropping 3 random coins. I don't want that. That would make my build bad. by a lot. I want that Polaroid to be active. But yeah, because we're just going to get so much money as well through Deep Pockets, we're going to just get a little bit more damage all over the place. And that is going to add up to a reasonable amount, I'm hoping. And then there's just coins all over the place as well. It's just a really nice time. 36% devil deal chance, not great, but it could happen. And Incubus is really shooting quite a lot more extra tears right now, so yeah, I don't hate this. This is nice. This is a nice build. I don't... Gimpy's dropping 1.5 hearts, yeah? I understand the 1 heart. I'm confused about the extra half. I did not anticipate the extra half a heart there, but you know what? I am willing to... Oh, because of the item that like drops things when you take damage in general, I guess that just happened to drop half a soul heart? Maybe that happened, yeah, that makes sense. That's a golden key for this thing right here. 2, very good. Rerolled a coin into a coin. Very nice. That's exactly what we need in these times of need. Chariot would have been a good idea to play that machine, I suppose, but... I'm back on autopilot. I am on autopilot right now, and I am not concerned about these things anymore. There was a chest there that I wouldn't mind to open. There might be a super secret room here-ish. Judging from the room layout. Now, it could be in many other places. But, you know, it would have seemed really convincing if it was there, and that's... Sometimes you gotta go for such things. This one, less likely that there's going to be a super secret room because of the impossibility of one. But, you know, next time we'll get it. Next time we'll get it, I'm sure of it. Alright. Very nice. We're gonna have decent health for the next floor as well, so I'm pretty happy about that. Provided I don't run into an eye in some weird way, which was looking fairly likely if you saw my movement just then. But Meat Boy's doing some work. We're slowing down the enemy on occasion, and that does help out quite a bit during this fight as well. Those tears, yep. Those tears were coming right at me. I hope I went in the right direction. I have Polaroid. This is correct. It might be worth just exploring a little bit just to recharge my thing a bit, but I will have my Emperor card ready in case there's something particularly nasty. This not being too bad because they can drop a lot of money and therefore give me some more damage to work with. Which I don't mind. Any more damage is good in my eyes right now. Don't love this, yeah. That's what I was talking about when I meant particularly nasty things. And what did I do with the information? Very little. Oh my god, okay, I need to actually stop this right now though. This is becoming worrying. At least we got another use out of our satanic Bible there, so that's good. Oh god. Do I have any sort of spectral tears? No. Yeah, you know what? We're done. We're just, this is a terrible cathedral. That room in particular is so nasty because you gotta wait for the ghost to make the room for those shielding enemies to actually clear the way, unless you do the thing. Unless you do the thing where you just bomb it, I guess. But it's a terrible room for sure. That was a lot of damage there. I'm a little concerned now. Ooh, those tears were getting close. I didn't think they would reach all the way to the other side of the room there, but they did. Yeah, we're dealing decent damage at least, but... Ah, god, it's in the corner. I need to actually stop that habit right there, because that is a terrible habit. The corner is no longer guaranteed safe, and I am still caught off guard by that happening, unfortunately. My health is rough. Ooh, that was a big floor as well. We were going the complete opposite direction of where we were supposed to go. Right now, I'm just having that chariot card in hand in case I can make something happen with that. Oh god. Yep. In case something like this would happen, but I really would like to get a little bit more health before we go to the chest there. Okay, that took a minute, but sure. Don't know if I should do this. I'm taking a lot of damage on this floor, but it's very much a risk-reward kind of scenario. Okay. That could be good. Just gonna play this as safely as I can. Get rid of all the ones that shoot at me. Hopefully get 1,000,000 batteries. Not even gonna worry about the barrels too much. Just gonna use a bomb here because I'm just not feeling it. It's not what I want. In certain situations, I'd be pretty happy about that, but that's not this situation. It's the situation where I already have some red health and no Polaroid. It is a pretty clear distinction there. Alright, Meat Boy, go nuts. There you go. Great trinket. But I think I will stick with this. This is where you would usually see a tinted rock. Today is not such a day. Unfortunate. However, it is what it is. Let's just do this one last room and then we'll just go to the chest because quite frankly, I'm getting terrified. If I had any flight, I could get these chests, but unfortunately I have no way. Could go for the big rooms, but I'm concerned that it's just going to be a terrible one and it's time to go. We got okay health. I might just explore a little bit of the chest first just to see if we can get a little bit of a better build as well. But this is a run that's way more intense than I had originally anticipated. The Curse of the Lost, it's kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. God. We nearly have conjoined. Ludovico is definitely not what I want right now, so let's just not even give it a second thought. I was genuinely thinking about it. I was like, no, that's not, there's no way that that can be good in my current situation. I wish I had flight as well for stuff like this. It is a worrying place to be right now. But let's see what we can do. There is Famine in the corner there. He's not going to do too much. Very much an early game boss. So no worries. Couple more coins. I'm just going to bomb whatever I can see because quite frankly, I can't be bothered to try and memorize the layout of the map. But fortunately it ended up working out. That's an extra coin. Yeah. We don't need to do the blue baby. That's an important thing to remember. That... well... Ended up with Gimpy paying out, so it ultimately didn't matter, but... Little dangerous. I will leave you there for now. Nah. I don't think the floor is big enough for this to matter, really. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're still doing okay. Health-wise, we didn't technically lose anything there because Gimpy was being a friend. So no worries. Meat Boy's doing a lot of work as well in the behind-the-scenes area there, so that's wonderful. A lot of money, a lot of extra damage. That's like an almost a... that's a pretty large amount of extra damage from that. Just from just a whole bunch of extra money being dropped there. It's so good on very specific occasions. Joker card. That's gonna be a devil deal. But it could be good. Might save that for a little bit, but definitely should use that at some point. But so far, this floor is not too bad. I say very worried about hearing what's coming out of my mouth, because usually that's how you do it. That's how you get the bad stuff to happen. At least we don't need to do delirium with this character anymore, so that's at least one less worry, but it is a scary time here. There we go. Probably don't want to bother. Rather have the money indeed. Half a soul heart. Not great, but sure. Wouldn't mind an item. just HS to drop? That would be cool. No. At least we're getting a lot of money, which is actually helping out. Nice thing about deep pockets is that you can carry so much of it. God. That movement was awkward. Every hit hurts so much now. Just gonna touch that just in case. It doesn't hurt more than any other run, but it just feels like it hurts a lot more right now, just because I'm worried. When you're worried, you make some choices. Oh god. Don't care for this, but that first one died very quickly, so that worked out. No chests anywhere here. It's unfortunate. But it is what it is. Like, my damage is fine. I wouldn't mind more tier 8. That's really the main thing that I feel like I'm lacking right now. I could get tier 8 with the Halo, but it's just going to make my Polaroid not be there, and that's definitely worse. There's no way that's going to end up being better. Yes, do that. Do that forever. Never use any other attack in your life ever again, please. It is much better when you just instead choose to summon one thing very slowly. Much better indeed. Alright, more money. Ooh, that's a room. Not immediately terrible because it's so big, but it's a little tricky to keep track of at times when there's so many monstros all over the place, but they are dying very quickly. Meat Boy is doing a lot of work again as well. I am not dissatisfied about the purchase of my Meat Boy. It is working out wonderfully. That's death. Yeah, that sure is death. Please, no. No more sives. I don't want to deal with your nonsense. I just want to kill Mega Satan and call it a day. I thought I could just quickly do that when I started this run. I did at some point say I wanted a Dr. Fetus, but I'm not sure if that was this run. However, I have reached a point in the run where I feel like that's not a good idea. It's about the time where Incubus appeared, I think. where I feel like maybe that's not the best choice. I've made that decision once before, and it didn't pan out wonderfully, I would say. Really trying to deal with that one first, just because he has a brimstone attack, and that worries me a bit more than any of the other things here, but then everything died really quickly, so there's no worries anymore. Alright. I think that's the floor. There might be like one more room over here. Yeah, okay, there's a couple more rooms here. We are just about getting done here. Which is fair enough. I think we've gotten everything we could. We got more health than we started, so I would call that a win. We still have that Joker card, which I will use once I reach the starting point. How many parts do I have? 0. I cannot feasibly take this. You only spend 2 hearts on it. So in that regard, it's kind of good, but it's only +1 damage at the end of the day. I'm just gonna keep the health instead. It's rare, but it does happen. Just trying to think if there was a temperance machine anywhere on this floor. I don't think there was, because then the halo could be very viable, but we're just gonna go for it. No more thoughts. We're done thinking. We're ready to start the action. And hope for the best. I miss my chaos card. But I don't miss anything else about that situation, so, you know, take it or leave it. Gotta take the good and the bad. I'm just happy I can shoot forward again. You know what, it's been a while, but I'm still very pleased about the capability of being able to shoot forward. That I don't love. Don't love Brimstone in my Mega Satan fights. Envy, that's fair enough, but Brimstone, not a fan. Also still not a huge fan about not having flight, but that's a whole other can of worms. Let's just get rid of you first this time around, because I don't want to have creep everywhere. Oh god, yep, just saw that tier move towards me in slow motion and didn't move my hand. But it's working out. Don't love the slow from death either, but it's all working. Oh gee. Don't love that the intruder came out either, but simultaneously I am pretty large, and also I leave behind a whole trail, so it's not as bad as it is usually. This is manageable. But there is a lot of fear involved in this run, continuously. Like, just looking at how long it takes to actually destroy different parts of Mega Satan, the build's not, like, incredible or anything, but it's very viable, especially on a good day. And I feel like I'm just not having a good day today. At least in terms of Isaac. In terms of my mood, I'm having a great time, but in terms of actually playing the video game, The Binding of Isaac, A Repentance for the PC, I'm getting hit by a lot of things that on other days I would not be. At least Gimpy's helping out as well, and I can appreciate that. Overall, we'll make it somewhere, I'm sure. We just gotta get past the fear of it all. At least with his Brimstone attack, he yells very loudly and is willing to announce it. Other enemies just sit quietly. Even though it is equally dangerous, I would argue in that it's a large beam. But oh well. Not everyone is as considerate as Mega Satan, I suppose, so there is that little tidbit of information at the end of the day. Stop with the hands, though. I just want to go to your next phase, please. And then he does this, and I can't even shoot the head anymore, but it's all working out slowly but surely. We're about to go to the next phase. There we go. I could use bombs, I guess, but I don't really have any bomb synergies at this stage. So we wouldn't really add that much at the end of the day. This is an attack that might be terrible. Yep, but Gimpy's just really being friend today. It's kind of amazing. Ever since that dice room, I feel like I'm just a whole new person. It's wonderful. And the key? Wonderful. I guess it might be Gimpy or the bag, and I might not be attributing enough to the bag right now. Since I guess I am pretty much dropping something every time I'm taking damage. So maybe I'm just getting a lot of soul hearts from that cool bag. And that I can appreciate as well. Am I in trouble? Yeah. Did I create a wall for myself? Yes, I did. But oh well. It happens. We're doing lots and lots of damage, so that's working out. Meat Boy's there, hanging out, being a friend, smiling, you know, doing Meat Boy stuff. Just, yeah, not blocking any tears, just hanging out. And honestly, Meat Boy worked very hard during this run, so I can kind of appreciate it. He's just hanging out at this stage. Oof. Did not anticipate that to be quite so difficult, but it was. Yellow Baby appeared in the basement. That's what you do it for. For one multiplayer, baby. And that is one more thing done as Eden with the probably most difficult Eden run I've ever had. That ended up being kind of average around the halfway point, I suppose, but that was a rough start for sure. But it's over now. And I'm pleased how that ended. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed it. Next time we play, we'll do another run as a different character. And I hope to see y'all there. Bye bye.